Hi everyone, this is one for the Neo lovers. Not done one for a while, and it was by request really. So thanks for that, MaryG, for the comment. And this video is for you really, just an update of the Neofinetias and what they're doing. A lot of the flowers now, as a lot of you will know, have finished flowering. They normally flower June earliest, July, August for me in the UK. I think that's pretty much standard for most countries. It's, you know, obviously Australia is different, but you know, it's generalised as summer. So summer is when, you know, Neos are typically going to flower, and here are mine. So here they are. I've got this one in flower at the moment, and it's a Akebono. As many of you know, they are fragrant. This is Surugoi, which is now no longer flowering. I've moved this one down here and in this basket because when it was up hanging up with my other Neos, it wasn't getting enough water. Komati Musume. Got a nice choker here, and so that's some that I've got here. But my main collection, these are, when I divide and things like that, they normally end up here. I have actually modified parts of the greenhouse. Actually, I've now got a line running across here, and it's got a pump on it, and the pump has got a timer on it, and it's timed to come on every 4 times a week in the morning at 6 o'clock for 5 minutes, and it's got a fine mist spray there. There's one nozzle there, and then there is another nozzle here. So that sprays here, and it sprays here, this Vanda, my citrus tree here, and then on these Neos over there as well. And then it captures this, doing a lot better since, look at that, since it's having water. Amazing. So that's had a lot of water every 4 days. So on to my main collection. Some of them look great, some not so great. You know, you don't win them all the time. You don't win the battle with Neos all the time. And this one here is a Subiru. Now Subiru is typically, if I can show you, no I can't, oh there you go. So typically with Neos you get 1 spur. Now with Subiru the oddity is you get 2 spurs. So see the 2 spurs there on that one? 1, 2. And also 2 lips. So you see the lip in the middle of there, there's 1 lip. On this flower there's 2 spurs and 2 lips. Really hard to see, but there is 2 lips on that one. 2 spurs, 2 lips, look, you can just see it. So that's why people collect that one. They're all in need of a good watering, so I know why they haven't been watered, because my RO that is linked up, there's a valve on the RO, and that obviously is where the pump is filtered from. So it pumps over into the pump and up. I've noticed, if you look on the floor, I left my valve open. that valve was open, so it's been running in, straight out. So these haven't been watered, so I've got a mistake on my part. I don't know how I've managed to leave that open. I really don't. Strange, very strange. But hey, this happened, so this is why they're looking a bit dry, because they haven't had this spraying as what they normally would. So here's the collection. They are all looking like they need a good watering. Here's one in flower. Himike Maru. Himike Maru. Lovely flowers. And as you can see, they're all doing well despite the recent lack of water. Jin Sekai has just finished flowering. As you can see, they have all, most of them have got remnants of the flowers. So I'm sorry I've not, spikes look all gone. So nearly up north, every single plant has got remnants of flower spikes of where, you know, when they flowered. But if I come this way and just try and watch my feet on the wet, that's still my collection. My fogger no longer works, and I can't get a motor cheap enough, so I don't use that anymore. But I've got my mister with this pump, like I say, running. And in fact, I think I will put it onto, well no, I can't put it onto manual because I've got no water in here, have I? Shame. But anyway, I will get this filled with water and start filling it up. But there's the Neos. They are all doing mostly well. I'm sorry I have missed the flowering. Yes, I need to do better with that one, guys. Sorry, I do apologise if people have been interested, but if you show some interest back like I've done this, I will, you know, do what's needed. This is growing really well. Ryo Kuho, beautiful. You know, you get the leaves sometimes drop off, you have to remove them. You can see not enough water there. Look at that one, dry. That's because it's summer and I have not watered them enough, because my water machine has not, you know, has not had water in it. So my Harter is doing okay. So yeah, they all need a bit of care. They're all doing well though. So I will come in here this evening and these will all get drenched, and I'll keep them wet, taken in water for a good day, so they can get that water back in them from my error. Complacency, thinking that the automated system is automated, but then a fool has left the tap open, so it's just emptied and continual trickling all over the floor. Great. So moral of the story is, Keith, come in and check your plants every day at least. This cabana, the main plant, is doing really well. Look at the size of that, it's flowered. And then back over to these. Doing okay. I don't know why I'm hanging on to this Phragmipedium. Need to get rid of that. And yeah, there you go. A little Neo update. If that's been of interest, it'll be interesting for me to sort of look back on the collection and see they've definitely multiplied. They're definitely bigger, which is absolutely fantastic. The Anakanzashi, can't even say it. Anakanzashi has been doing well. That flowered this year. So another Subaru up there I've been dividing and getting going. In fact, that was the main plant, and I took a piece off to put into here to edge my bets just in case one dies. A real nice one to collect if you can get hold of one is a Shuden. Lovely variegation. I can smell a Neo now. Another nice variegated one. Nishiki no Mihata. Another Nishiki no Mihata there. Another one. Yoridoshi. This Yamabuki has for some reason fell out of the pot. And then 3 Kibanas doing well there. So I hope that's been of interest, Mary. Hope your Neos are doing well. Hope your Neo season is going great. Hope you're growing better than I am. The reason that I am waning a bit is, as you can see on my channel, really got the last 4 years or so, I've really got into koi, keeping koi, and the community with koi is really keen, really enthusiastic, and really ahead of the game sort of thing. They really are. So I've really, you know, latched onto that and really enjoying it. Hence the Neos are getting less of my time, so to speak, but nonetheless I still love them, but I'm not tending them like I do koi. And I think that's because as well, you know, a greenhouse is very solitary, isn't it? Where, you know, the garden where the pond is, it's where you have a beer and a tea and a coffee and you socialise, and it's a lot easier to be drawn to that. So I think that's the biggest reason. You know, if these were all outside like this, under some sort of really nice cover or show unit, then I would set up and have them, you know, fed, watered as and when needed, like I do my plants around my deck. But because I'm in a greenhouse, yeah, things I guess suffer that little bit more. Citrus is doing amazing, and then to look back in the greenhouse, I've had a good clear out down there and remove some of my staging to give me more room, because it was just an area where plants just accumulate. So yeah, I've got a lot less plants now because I haven't bought an orchid for, wow, years. I've not bought an orchid for years. So it's just a case of I've been throwing water at them. Some haven't been doing as well as I would like. I'm not repotting as much. Like this one looks a mess here, this Masdevallia. But then some are still doing great. Yeah. So here's a nice orchid up there. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like if you enjoyed that, Neo lovers, and any orchid lovers. If you want more content, like I say, tell me what you want and I'll do it for you. You know, thank you.